So according to report, lecturers in many universities across the country are cutting corners to become professors. The report has it that the situation is prevalent in many federal, state, and private universities as teachers struggle to get promotion. In addition, some lecturers engage in plagiarism and counterfeiting of documents to get promoted. What are your thoughts on this, especially in the perspective of education in Nigeria? Let me come to, Tope, I want to go first on when you read this report, what are your thoughts? What thoughts came to mind?
It just publicizes the fact, it gives credence to why we have the kind of graduates we have, showing that there's a rot in the system, the desire for people to beat the system to get more. So what this report x-rays is the fact that lecturers, in the move to get promoted and becoming professors, cut corners. So they don't have the necessary criteria to become professors, and they become professors, so they don't have quality to offer the children, the students they are teaching. Many of them are not writing their thesis. Many of them are not writing the articles they are meant to write. And it shows off in the quality of students that come out. I am happy that most of this is done internally, though, because the way this thing came out is because members of ASU are reporting themselves that this man is not qualified for what he got. Whether it's witch-hunting or bad belly, the point is they are within themselves reporting, and we need to make it more holistic.
Yeah. One of the universities, Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, actually demoted about, I think about 58 professors.
Yeah, 58.
Affected, which is good. So that means the ASU filed a petition, but they were able to take action, which is good.
It's good.
This is a case of people forge JAMB results, get into the university and meet lecturers who have forged results, lecturing them. And then the graduates come out and they cannot write a simple CV or an application letter. They don't have capacity to do the job. This is annoying, and when I read the report this morning, I was trying not to get very, very emotional, because we have been to schools where sometimes the lecturers come into the building and then you're wondering, why is this person a lecturer, for Christ's sake? They can't even put their thoughts together. So this is telling me right now that a lot of them, because they want to be promoted, when I was reading the article, they said some of them even write articles in ghost publications, claiming to have published something they have not. Plagiarism, they will go online, upload download PhD papers that the whites have written for their universities, even with their matriculation number, whatever it is. And then it will go through the screening process, and nobody will see anything wrong in it.
So a professor is someone who's researched based on what is locally, the local problems around him, and brought out theses on solution that, eventually, if used by the policymakers, would solve problems. But Nigeria is where it is today because our professors are simply being called professors, and they don't have anything to profess. Simple.
The quality of graduates we are producing
are not
thinking.
Critical thinking.
They can't think because they are not groomed for it. Because even the professor teaching them isn't a professor. The professor didn't solve any problem. So how will a professor encourage you to think and solve a problem? When a professor is supposed to become a professor, the criteria is that you have localized, you have thought deep, found a solution to a local problem, and then you will now stand as an authority and lecture your students and tell them how to solve other problems.